Hey, what's up, my Doku's? Just here welcoming you back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time, we took care of almost every single side quest in all of Colony 6 and in the entire game. This time, it's our final side quest. We have one singular side quest left to do. It's something I could have taken on long ago because it's actually going to be quite easy to take on. And funny enough, what I'm going to do is because of how easy it'll be, I'm actually going to legitimately turn casual mode off because while it's a side quest, it's a very kind of story-heavy side quest, I guess you could say. It's not required to beat the game, but like, you know, it's just ending, it ends a bit of a mystery, I guess you could say. And of course, I go up here thinking that, you know, I'll be able to, you know, access where I want to go, but it's not the case. So what we want to do for this quest is we want to head down the path. Yes. We want to head down this way past, what is this guy's, not the guy's name, I can never remember. Head past, Daza, and just head straight for the opening gate to Colony 6. Not the main entrance, obviously, because that's back there, but just the gate that leads you up to Colony 6. Because if you can see there's someone lying on the ground there. You get a surprise quest. Melancholy Tyrea.
Who's this? Ain't she the one who attacked us in the capital?
You! Tyrea! What are you doing here? You're hurt.
Do not touch me, vile girl.
Watch it!
Oh,
Oh,
Tyrea, what happened?
is she dead?
No. It looks like she just passed out. Let's get her to the infirmary. Rhine!
Come on, why me?
Please.
Is she okay?
Her injuries aren't severe. When the Bionis awoke, the ether flow around the colony became unstable. Maybe that's why she lost consciousness.
No, that's not what I meant.
You mean, why didn't she become a Telethia?
Precisely.
For pure-blooded High Entia to become Telethia, the ether energy surrounding the Bionis has to be above a certain level. Luckily, the level of ether energy here is not as high as on the upper regions of Bionis. That may be what kept her safe. Or perhaps...
Perhaps what?
No. It's nothing.
Something about this makes me feel uneasy.
I know what you mean. We'll have to keep an eye on her recovery.
Why does she hate you so much, Melia? You're both High Entia. Is being pure-blooded really that important?
Tyrea's birth mother is most likely my stepmother. You don't mean Umea? Yes. I heard about it from Callian after I returned from the tomb. Mother was the leader of the Inquisitors, a secretive organization operating in the shadows of the Imperial household. The group plotted to maintain the Imperial bloodline through a clandestine ritual. A ritual where Tyrea was conceived.
And she was secretly raised as an Inquisitor assassin. Hold on a sec. Are you saying that Tyrea is Callian's half-sister?
That's right. Then isn't she in the same position as you? Mm-hmm.
that is correct.
Tyrea! You're awake!
I had more right to the throne than she ever did. Were it not for the consort system that has so polluted the pride of our people, it would have been me, A pure-blooded High Entier who would build the future of our people. But you... You are a hypocrite. Just like me. If we are honest, what is the difference? You too would take the lives of your own people to protect your bloodline. Melia, you too are nothing but an assassin.
You're wrong.
I don't buy that for a second.
Rhine.
Pride of your people? How about you're jealous of Melia?
Do you really think I would be jealous of her?
Ain't ya? You're envious of her, right? Of how she lives her life. You just want everyone to feel sorry for you, for being in the shadows all your life.
How dare you? No Hom speaks to me like that.
I'm saying that you'll never have a life like Melia's. You don't have the faintest idea why Melia's been fighting. Even if you'd been born in her place, the Emperor still would have chosen her as his successor. Succeeding the Imperial line ain't all about blood. It's about taking on the will to do whatever it takes. For your land, for your people, when the time comes. That's what makes Melia different from you.
How dare you?
Both of you, stop this! This is no time for pointless bickering.
He's right. We survivors shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Right, time's up. I want the room cleared out.
Yeah, okay.
And you need to calm down and get some rest.
Ugh. Me? Envious? I only think of my people. What is that?
What's going on?
Look! Over there! The colony!
Tyrea!
Guys, she's gone.
Tyrea, you mean? Could that Tyrea be her?
No. At least, I'm fairly certain.
What?
There's no time now. We must pursue it.
Alright, we gotta pursue that Tyrea. Where did it go? Well, let's actually... I don't want to check all of our category. I'll check current. Look for the mysterious Tyrea in the same spot as the past Tyrea battle in Magna Forest. I don't know how you're supposed to know that outside of looking at the quest log. You think they'd want to insinuate it because it's such an important quest. But, let's go ahead and head over there. Alright, there it is. Decided to take a long way around just because I like walking into cutscenes, not just spawning into them. And I'm going to go ahead and switch the party real quick. I'm going to switch over to Shulk being out front because AI Shulk does not know how to purge right, and we are going to want to purge in this fight. So let's go ahead and head up to it.
It must be Tyrea after all.
What do we do? Do we have to fight her?
There's no time to think about it. Ready yourselves! Mysterious
Tyrea level 80. Alright, let's go ahead and start off. Gonna do some damage, try to get our party gauge up. See if we can get a chain attack off, that'd be great. I don't actually... Oh, there it is, there's the soul lead. Alright, let's go and purge that. Let's just try to keep our party gauge going, see if we can get the, see if we can get a chain attack off. May not even need it, but, you know, better be safe than sorry. An ultimate cannon. Let's go and heal, Tyrea. There we go, let's go ahead and get that chain attack and finish her off.
Here we go! Take this! The future is changing!
Shulk, I must...
I know.
Stop!
Tyrea! You're safe!
You do realize that Tyrea is Yumea.
Yumea?
I was pursuing Yumea. Even though she knew it was her fate to transform, she remained faithful to the Bionis.
But why? Didn't she feel betrayed?
Everyone has their own beliefs, and what they believe is their own choice. Yumea adhered to her path. I pursued her so that I could fulfill her final wish.
Her final wish?
Yumea was imprisoned within the Tower of Investigation. She told me that after she transformed into a Tyrea, I was to destroy her as quickly as possible. She wished to sacrifice herself to the Bionis. At least, that is what I believed at first. But I now understand Yumea's true desire. That is why I must...
This is my responsibility.
Melia, why?
Father entrusted me with the Empire and its people. What I believe in is the will of those struggling to survive. I have to fight if I am to convey this to the next generation. Besides, Yumea is your birth mother. There is no need for you to carry out such an unpleasant task.
Is the same not true of you? You may not be of her blood, but you still think of her as your...
This is a duty that my father and brother conferred upon me.
Melia.
Tyrea, I believe you and I are alike.
Alike? Never, vile girl. My gratitude for assisting Yumea. I mean, Mother.
Tyrea.
Well, there she goes.
Is she going to be okay on her own?
She'll be all right. We and Tyrea share the same goal. Our paths are sure to meet again.
Yeah, you're right. Melia, what did you mean just now? When you said you and Tyrea are alike?
Tyrea must be half Homs, just like me.
What? But the wings on her head?
Not all half-blooded High Entia have small wings, only the majority. Some are indistinguishable from pure-blooded High Entia. Dominant and recessive inheritance. I've studied this.
So that's why.
Melia, do you think Yumea knew this would happen?
Perhaps. Actually, she had to have known. At least, that's what I believe.
She was her mother after all. She must have been aware.
Yes.
Alright, quest complete. And we get the Empress Staff. Kind of late into the game to get it, but I guess that's just how I wanted to do things. Because I love this quest. I think it's a very good way to build on Melia's character even more, and as well as just like focus on Tyrea, because Tyrea did kind of, you know, she had a great opening. She was evil, but like this really helped her build her character, and I'm sure we'll see much more of her in the future. Yeah, so the Emperor's Staff is what is widely considered to be one of the best weapons for Melia. The stats don't show it, but at least those gems do. She has Unbeatable 4, Electric plus 5, and a HP up 6. Sadly, you know, I have my Ether up gems already on her, so I'm not going to be changing it, especially since like we have no really use for it anyway. But, you know, just to keep that in mind. But with that conclusion, that is every single side quest in all of Xenoblade Chronicles. That's all of them. What do we have left to do exactly? Well, go to our collectibles. We have the 4 items in the other category that I can actually get, and I will get them off screen, but I will actually explain where you can find them because they're all through trading and just like certain requirements for the trading. Actually, you know what? We've got time in the end of the episode. Let's just go ahead and do it. Why not? So we are missing. Hold on. Let me just check the collectopedia again. So we are missing the first part. So we're missing the golden cog, which can actually be gotten right now in Colony 6. So we go to Reconstruction HQ. We need to talk to Alexei.
How's it going?
If we trade with him, he will have the golden cog. Go ahead and trade that.
That's right.
Give us a small ore. But now we have the other piece for that piece for the other category. Our next one is the Angel Engine Y, which can be gotten at the Fallen Arm. Okay, so over here with Rosette, we trade with him, we can find the Angel Engine Y. Go ahead and just give him a random item. And our next item, let's actually go ahead and look at the collectopedia because I actually don't remember. I think it's both of the bottom items. Yes, okay, so we need both the strange items, which is a coin of fortune, which can be gotten, both of these actually can be gotten in Colony 6. Okay, so over here with Makrish, go ahead and trade with her. And she will have the Coin of Fortune. Just go ahead and trade a random item. And the last person we need to talk to is actually someone who mentioned about this other category before. Because if we talk to Jarell, she will have the love source we need to trade. And we have no items for this trade. Ooh, what do we need to trade for it? Okay, so the only way we can actually obtain this item, from what I've learned, is from killing a super boss. So we have to go find the easiest super boss, which currently, the one that has the least amount of, you know, health, as in, or I guess the least amount of level to go against. Like the lowest level and the one we're probably closest to. Here's the super boss on Valak Mountain. So you know what that means. We're changing to casual mode. And we're gonna attempt to take this thing down. I'll take it down on screen because it involves needing to get an item that we need to trade to get this final piece of the collectopedia, and I've worked too hard to not make that happen. Gonna change the party around to Charlotte since she's our best bet on healing and everything. And there he is, Final Marcus. He's our super boss. He's one level over the max. Let's go ahead and attempt to take him on. Alright, had to take down that extra enemy. Just, you know, because he wouldn't leave us alone. That did not give us what we needed at all. I thought we were supposed to get that from super bosses. Oh, he has a 55% chance of dropping it. Okay, so that was a waste of time. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and go off screen and grind it off because there are a few other super bosses I can try to take on and just see what I can get, but yeah, we're just going to figure it out. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we're going to go over Time Attack once more because I kind of felt like I gypped us on that because we only had Ryan and Shulk when I first showed it off, so I feel like it deserves at least a little more time to shine. And then after that, we're going to go over the last thing we need to talk about when it comes to the main game. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, trips out a ton. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later. Okay, originally I was gonna actually start the next episode with this, but I decided because I had a different plan for next episode that I'm just gonna tag it on to the end here. So I managed to get the item. I actually resorted to using Yoink with Ricky to obtain it rather than trying to defeat him over and over again. It takes a while because it's a 15% drop rate, but you will eventually get it. So now that we have it, take it over to Jarell. Trade her for the love source. Now, I'm not going to be able to obtain another one because I'm sorry, that just took way too long and I don't want to spend that much time. But something else that the love source does is it is also the highest number of trading or of affinity linking that you could do. It gives you 100 points, which is the max, making it easy to be able to max out your affinity with party members. I'd love to do that myself since a lot of my party is not, you know, linked positively, and I'm going to have to do that anyway for heart to hearts. But I'm not going to grind it because love source is just not worth it. So, anyway, now that we have it, let's finally fill out the last few bits of the collectopedia. Alright, experience up 5 gem, even though it's pointless now because we did all the side quests. Critical up 5 gem. And for completing the entire area, we get an aggro down 5 gem. Stamp of Insanity. That's for completing all or getting every single item in this entire game. Crazy, right? Alright. I will truly see you guys later.